Well, it's on Ride Along, so it's happening here.
Came over here. What does it mean? You know, I grew up in what I guess we call a typical family.
We break all the stories, and that's just a fact. And that's why everyone has a story to tell.
Ride Along Live, I mean, yeah, it's the real deal.
Yeah, it's a real deal. Welcome to Thursday on the Ride. Yeah, man. How you guys doing? Yes. Hey! Night Riders, how you guys doing? Welcome to Thursday. Yeah. Veronica Edwards. Let me see who's the first one. We got to go back to giving awards and stuff. Rona Marshall, you are number one. I see you first. You inside. Night Riders, Charlotte Nurse, my baby. How you doing? Pick up yourself. Thank you so much. Aisha Silvani, Noel, thank you so much. Yes. Pleasant good evening to everyone. Esther Save. He's not. Let me stop treating Anselm as a guest, because Anselm is not a guest. Let me bring in Anselm so he can big up his peoples and stuff as well. Anselm Douglas, my friend, how you doing, sir?
I am really good. I am blessed. I am happy. Good to be back. I wasn't here for 2 weeks, but
Yes.
hey, it's always nice to be back on the ride.
Yes.
On a Thursday. On a
Yes.
beautiful Thursday.
Yeah. Slim,
How you
I like the hat. I like the hat. I need to think about it.
Listen, I got a few of them, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I saw the hat, it reminded me of my father. My father used to wear a hat like that all the time.
Do this summer thing, right?
Yeah. That's my father. That is my father's style right there.
Summer is coming up soon, so I decided, you know what? Let me try to get myself in a gear for one of the summers, you know, and
Yeah. I gotta do like. You see, when I grow up, Anselm, I want to be just like you.
What is that, boy? You really want to be overweight?
When I grow up, I want to be like Anselm Douglas. So how you been, Anselm? How you been for this past 2 weeks? What you been up to?
I've been good. I've been in the studio a lot. I'm working with this young Nigerian girl. I'm doing some writing for her. Plus, you know, I'm working on my stuff, promoting the record that was just released a couple months ago. Getting ready to release another single off the album. You know, it's just been busy, you know, working on videos. And soon, very soon, as early as the first weekend next month, we're going to be launching a series. The series is called Cream. You know, it's a series called Cream. I won't give out much info, but I think by God's night, by next week Thursday, on the Ride Along, we'll bust them out.
We'll bust it. We'll bust it. I'm excited about it. And I'm happy to be a part of it. But we ain't going to tell them all about it yet. But just let them know that it will be big. It will be an amazing thing.
It's going to be amazing. Cream is going to be really creamy.
Yes, absolutely. Well, you guys know on Thursdays it's all about diving into the mailbox and reading all your comments and reading some of the letters that you guys wrote to us. And we have so much. We have gotten so much because it wasn't on last week. I don't believe we did a different program last week, and the week before that we wasn't on as well. So it pile up, Anselm. It pile up.
You have a mountain of mail.
Like a mountain. It up there. So the one today that we're gonna touch on is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting.
Let me hear you, my brother.
Yes. All right. Hold on. Before we drop it, I want everybody to do me a favor. Do me another favor, guys. I want everybody to share the program for me. Just put it, just share. Share. If you share the program already, just share it again. Right? If you shared it already, I want you to share it one more time. Just do it another time. Yeah? Do it another time because I want help. I want all you to help me this wrong. I want all you to help me and Anselm this wrong because this is probably way over our pay grade.
Let me hear what is back at Alex now. That's what I'm excited.
All right. Okay, let's go. All right. Here we go. Dear Ryders, I've been married now for 10 years, right? My husband is in his late 40s and he just developed an obsession. Hear the obsession. He goes out every night and, he just developed an obsession. He can't stay away from the strip club. He's always in the strip club. He goes out almost every night to the point where his action is affecting our relationship. He's almost never home with little intimate time for me. I want my husband back. I need some advice. My husband is addicted to the strip club.
All right.
You take a whack at it first, and I said this one is probably above our pay grade, because I'll tell you why. But you go first, Anselm. The man is addicted to the strip club.
When you started reading it, and it started off nicely, let me see if I could paraphrase here. You said, the writer said, my husband, she's been married for how long?
For 10 years.
10 years.
Yes.
And my husband, he has an addiction. Now, my mind went somewhere else. I really didn't see that coming.
Oh.
My mind went, people could get addicted to pornography, at a certain age because for some reason, porn, get their blood pumping, so they use porn as an aphrodisiac.
Right.
Then head to the bedroom. But this is not the case with this lady. This writer Longer. She is saying that her husband is spending a lot of time at this strip club. Now, he's in his mid-40s, you said?
Yes,
mid-40s?
He's in his late 40s.
I'll tell you something, Junior.
Mm-hmm.
Women go through menopause.
Right.
And men go through, I am not sure of the biological term, so I'm not going to say anything to sound like an idiot, but I'm going to say this much. Men go through what we call middle-age crisis.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to an age and a stage in your life where you just want to feel you still have it. You just want to feel that you still have some sort of pull, some sort of sexiness about you as a man, And sometimes what you find men do when they reach that age, they'll go out and buy a car that just looks like a young boy car.
Mm-hmm.
Will go and put in the biggest sound system in it and be playing music that is way below the age group. Because when you're at a certain age, your taste mature. And when you should be driving, listening to Al Jarreau and Al Green and Luther Vandross, you're listening to Nas X and you're pumping it hard too. You're pumping it real hard because you want to pull up and do the gangster lean and all that. You're trying to hold on to that era in your life or period in your life which you consider the best period when you had girls around you and all that. And now you're getting older and you find when you go out with your son who's in his 20s, girls looking at him. Nobody else telling you again you're old.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're 20, you're 46. So you probably have a son 24 years old. Girls looking at him. They're telling you again. So you want to try to feel you still have pull. So you find men will do all sorts of stuff. They start dressing different. They're dressing like they're a teenager. They want to pull their pants. The thing that hurts me the most is see a grown man with his pants off the bottom and I'll be like, really? I mean, really? But we dive off topic. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is he is now frequenting the strip club because, and I'm not trying to psychoanalyze the brother, but I believe he's trying to frequent this strip club because it gives him some sense of fulfillment that, women coming and rubbing up on you without you even making a move. So you have this feeling, this fantasy that's being fulfilled that you're all of that on a bag of chips. When really and truly, they only concerned with your pension, with your little money that's coming in, your gratuity. That's what they're looking at because, when it comes to the woman, her biggest concern right now for me should be that he is not sleeping with these women.
Well, she don't know. She don't know that for a fact.
She don't know that for a fact.
She don't know that for a fact. What he's doing when he go to the strip club.
Yeah.
Right?
But I know. It's degrading to know that you are home, beautiful, all showered up and put on a little negligee, and your husband gone to look at some girl born yesterday. Some little girl who doing acrobat things on a pole. Your wife up in her 40s too. I would assume, and you're looking at some 22-year-old girl who on a pole to try and get money to go to college.
Right.
It could make her feel less of a woman. So he needs to grow up, shake it out, and realize, what, this woman's been with me for 10 years. She went through the hell and high water with me. Now it's time to mellow down.
Let me play devil's advocate here. Yes, guys, it's Dear Ryders on a Thursday, guys. So continue to share because we're answering viewers' question. Now, could it be possible to assume that maybe the relationship has gotten boring and he's in a position where he's looking at her, she's looking at him, it's just the same kind of thing, get up in the morning, drop off those kids, nothing really happening, the relationship getting so boring, so the man looking for some spark in the life.
So he don't think that is getting boring for her too? It's getting boring for her too. If she get up and start to go Chip and Dale every night and watch men with some kind of horse business, that will make him look shame, make him look small.
Yeah, but the problem that I seen there, the reason why I chose this devil's advocate there, the problem that I seen there is communication. Like, okay, if the man want to go to the strip club and that's all he want to do, how about the woman say, it's probably, let's see how we could create that type of spark where whatever you're going to the strip club for, I could give it to you right here.
Simple. Go buy the hardware, buy a brass pole, get a contractor to bolt it into your floor and your ceiling, and when you hear you're going and stripping here for you, you want beers, just have beers in the fridge. Whatever you want, just have it right here. You're going, she has to lock him down. She has to lock him down.
Right.
She has to take charge here now, lock him down. So you know what going on? I go and strip for you tonight. I go and do all them things that y'all is doing in the strip club. Go and spin on the head. Wherever you want to go and get it tonight. But you're leaving. I'm stripping for you tonight.
Yeah. So that's why I say it could be the fact that there is a massive breakdown in communication. I want some women to chime in on this for me, guys. This is the scenario again. Let me read it again. And I want some women to call in. right? Charlotte or any woman that's watching, I want you guys to chime in on this. Here is the topic again. This was sent to us by a viewer, and she wants to know, she wrote to us, she says, "Dear Ryder, I've been married for 10 years now. My husband is in his late 40s, and he just developed a new obsession now, meaning that he didn't frequent strip clubs before. He just started to do it as of recent. Now, he can't stay away from the strip club. He goes out almost every night, to the point where it's affecting our relationship. He's almost never home, with little time for intimacy for me. The reason why she's probably saying that too is because she's feeling left out. She wants her husband back, and she needs some advice." I want some women to chime in on this. Kobe, put up the number on the screen, because women could best probably explain this in further details for us. In a situation like that, if your man come to you and tell you that, are you willing or would be in a position to say, you know what, if strip club is what you want, if strippers is what you want, I go come a stripper. I go start to strip. I go do it, because you know the difference of going to the movies and watching movies at home is two different things, Anselm.
Exactly. You can pause the movie home. You understand? So if you make a mistake, you can say, hold on, let me fix that here now. You understand?
Right.
I am all for her, pulling him in and asking him, what is this having a strip club that you don't have at home? And maybe she could say, you know what, I want to come in the strip club with you one night. Let me just see what is really going on. And maybe I might get, and she could tell him, maybe I really don't know, I might understand. I might see something that I say, you could go in every night if you want. Maybe she needs to go in the strip club with him. Not that I'm endorsing the whole idea of anybody going to the strip club, but if it means that that's what's going to save your marriage, why sit down with him? Sit down and see what is happening, buy around to him, drink and talk to finish and see what's going on there. Then, when you realize, well, that's what it is.
Yeah. We have a caller on the line. Charlotte, are you there? All right, hold on 1 second. Let me put you up. 1 second, Charlotte. All right, you there? Okay, hold on. 1 second. I know Charlotte would be able to put this into perspective for us. All right, Charlotte, we got you now. Go ahead, Charlotte. What's your take?
Okay, so my take on this is this. My ex-husband, when I was married, when we initially got married, he was not into, as far as I knew, he was not into going to the strip club or anything like that.
Right.
But, down the road, that was something that he kind of got into. And for me, I started going with him to the strip club, looking at the girls as well. And I actually enjoyed going with him. I enjoyed it. And we kind of built something different. Like, we brought some spice back into our marriage that way. So it was like, it wasn't just a him thing now. It was a, let's go to the strip club. And then it got to the point where I was more comfortable with him going by himself at the strip club. I wasn't jealous, but in the beginning, it was very, weird that was what he wanted to do. So I think that she could probably, join him once in a while and see, but that's of course if he agrees to it. If he does not agree to it, then there's something more going on. That's my take on that.
Interesting stuff. So based on what you uncovered here, right? What was the main reason that he wanted to go to the strip club? Is the beer in the strip club different? Is the atmosphere, is the air? Like, what is it about the strip club that he liked? What you discovered from going there with him?
It was just a different looking woman. It wasn't really that he wanted to sleep with that woman. It wasn't that he just liked looking. And there's nothing wrong with looking. At least I don't think so. I'm a different woman. So other women might have a problem with their man or their husband looking at other women. I don't, because I was very comfortable within myself and with my body, and I knew that what we had, was different from just these women, at a strip club dancing. It was just Julia, I even enjoyed looking at the different women, and I'm not a lesbian at all. It was just something different, you know?
Anselm, Charlotte, Anselm jaw drop. Anselm, ask her a question. Anselm,
Charlotte, I want to ask you a question. Can you hear me?
yeah, she could hear you.
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Back in the day, I lived in Toronto for a number of years, and usually in the summertime when the bands come up, because I'm a musician, as you probably know, for entertainment, I would take them to the strip club. And I have seen where some of the guys would take their chick to the strip club, and women would actually come and rub up on the woman. I'm going to put you on the spot here now. Was that ever the case, an experience you had at the strip club with your husband? And how did he, if it happened, how did he handle it? With the lap dance thing and all that? Because you know that goes on at the strip club.
Of course. Yes, it happened, and he actually asked the woman to dance, like to give me a lap dance. It was very interesting. I liked it. But like I said, I'm a different woman. There are other women out there that are more conservative. I'm not conservative. Like, I'm open-minded, and I'm willing to learn new things. So that to me was like, it was interesting, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed that first time at the strip club with my husband. It was something and this is something that we speak about all the time. We're still friends. We're not married anymore, but we speak about that because he can't find another woman who would accept something like that ever again. So I don't know. Things have changed, but like I said, I'm different. So other women may not agree to this, but at the strip club, yes, the woman did come. She danced on me, and I actually liked the whole scenario. She looked good, and it was just a different view. I'm like, oh, okay. She does look different from me, and to me, she was sexy. So I get what he likes going to look at. It wasn't a sexual thing. Some men just don't want to look and touch. Some men want to do other stuff. So not every man goes to the strip club for the same reason. But I'm saying, like, maybe she can go with him. Ask him if it's okay for her to join him and see what he says.
Mm. Okay.
So that's your in a nutshell. You saying your advice to the writer is that she should at least attempt to suggest to him for them both to go to the strip club for the experience. Just so that she could have a different idea. Correct?
She might like it too. She might like it more than me. She might like it more than he does. So you never know.
Okay, interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Thank you so much, Charlotte. We appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Yes. So listen, Anselm, I learned something new today.
Well,
women like it too.
Well, she said she's a different kind of
woman. Not all. So let me hear a different woman perspective. Let me hear a different woman. I want another woman to call us up. This situation, guys, we're speaking about dear Ryder, of a woman who is disgusted, she's upset, she's frustrated that her husband frequents the strip club. So much so that he don't have no time for her. Like he's just going there as often as he can, every single day, no intimate time for her, and she is fed up to the point where she thinks the relationship is about to finish. I want another woman to call us up and give us your view on that, right? I know they say you're different women, they are different women. I want a woman that would say that, you know what? If that is the case and you like strip clubs so much, I go make a strip club in the basement for you. I go get a pole and put it in the bedroom for you. I go dance on me head just for you. I go flip upside down for you. I go put my foot up in the air for you. I want another woman to call. Look what we're seeing. Look what we're seeing, Anselm. Candy Kiss says she love it too.
She what?
She loved the strip club too.
So she visited one before.
Well, I would like some more women to call. Guys and women, I want you guys to call and give advice on this topic right here. Her husband frequent the strip club. What is your advice to this young lady? She is confused and frustrated over what's happening to the point where she feels like it's going to destroy the relationship. Let me know what you guys are saying. 718-701-5720. That's 718-701-5720. Slim, the other day I did a video, right? And I was speaking about if you want to save your relationship, both men and women, you have to remember how you got into the relationship and what sweet you in the relationship, that honeymoon period, what was nice about it. After a certain period in time, you're married for 5, 10, 6 years, it becomes like a ritual. It becomes like, just like it's like a job. It's like just like a job. There is no energy, there is no vibe. Do you think that quite possibly that the relationship is losing kind of ground, the relationship losing substance? It's like watered down rice. And the man clean to get some more flavor up inside of the thing?
Do you know there's a thing called, I don't know if it's a real syndrome, but there's some people who are in love with the idea of being in love. Right. Let me explain what that means. They would fall in love with anybody who would smile with them. And they'll fall in love with their heart, and oh my God, she's so beautiful, and oh my God, he's so sexy, and all that. And then when that wears off, 3-4 months, some might last a year, and then it's like you get bored because you want to fall in love again because you are in love with the idea of falling in love. So once you've conquered, next. Once you've conquered, next. So I don't know if that's what you call being bored in a relationship or if it's something deeper where you just like the whole idea of the whole feeling of falling in love. Like when you kiss somebody for the first time, sometimes it's very difficult to get that same feeling over and over again. Yeah. Now the kiss becomes, we kiss. You see married couples who've been married for 10 years or so, even 5 years. All the kissing that they used to do in the back row of the cinema, all the kissing they used to do in the park, or when he drop her home, or all that kissing. Stop. You know what kissing is to now? Look at it. Love you, man.
Yeah.
Love you, man. It had no open mouth. It had no rare, intimate, passionate kissing again. It had no holding hands again. And let me tell you something. That lazy love creeps in gradually. You don't even realize when it's there. I have a saying, we cannot survive on yesterday love. Yesterday love is still love. We need new love today. We need new love today because if you're going on how you feel yesterday or yourself last week, after a while, memory fades. Like everything else, memory fades. So every day, you need new love. You need fresh love. Don't go on yesterday love. Because the kissing going to stop. The type of kissing going to stop. The hugging going to stop. You're going to just reach to which part you're in bed now and you just turn your back and you turn off your night lamp and you close your book and you say night hand, and that's it. Because the passion is no longer there. So I don't know if that's what you're saying about being bored or if you're not maintaining, you're not taking care of your shit. Excuse my language, I just have to say that. You're not taking care of your stuff. Just like, let me show you something. Just like a pair of leather shoes, just like a car, a relationship is something you have to maintain. Every day you have to work at it. Every single day. It works. And if you take it for granted, it will slip away, God, and you realize, how did we get to this place? Which part he's spending more time in the strip club, and you lying down home staring at the ceiling wondering what he's doing. How you got to get back to that place? Whatever magic you have to do, you have to try and get back to that place. As you said, Junior, that initial early fall in love, hold hands, hearing love songs on the radio and crying and get back to that. It's okay.
Yeah.
Get back to it.
Yeah, and get past the point where you go into bed with bingo bag and and the man and the man have hole in the boxers, a lot kind of nastiness. Get away from that.
You choke them, man.
your food dirty. I mean, you don't taking care of your thing. You know what I mean? Both men and women in this situation, sometimes they just allow the relationship to deteriorate, man. They allow it to get to the point where you just see the person right now as just as a post, a roommate. Yeah. You have to nice it up, now and then you get a nice little lingerie and you take a trip by Victoria's Secret and get something. And not only the women have to do it, the men have to do it too.
And you know what you have to do? Do things with your partner. Or go and get pedicure together.
Yes.
Go and get facial together. Go shopping, do things together. Listen, you become best at what you do most. That's what it is. You become best at what you do most. And the more you love your woman, you'll get better and better at it. The more you love your husband, you become better and better at it. And anytime you let a little daylight, a little crack come between there, that's all it wants,
Yeah.
And you'll find that space get wider, and don't let no space come in. None.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what true.
He didn't wake up one morning. I guarantee you, Junior, he did not wake up one morning and just say, every night I go to the strip club now, yeah? Because I go to the strip club every night. It didn't start there. It didn't start there. Probably started once a month, then twice a month, then once a week, then twice a week, then every night, and then it just become his routine. But something triggered it, and you have to go back to when it started.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go back to when it started. If you find, well, you know what, you start to put on a little weight, and you're not attractive to yourself in the mirror, so you know what, and it's not only about pleasing him, but you have to look in the mirror and say, you know what, I'm looking the way I want to look. I know somewhere inside of here I have a fit woman. Can't go to your walk. Start doing this. Start to look good, and then all of a sudden you realize he started watching like, what? As you said, George, don't be in the house with no big old dress looking like put on a nice little tight, look sexy in the house. Get up in the morning, organize yourself. So when you're passing in the kitchen, you can watch and say, oh boy, I see that going to work today, huh? I feel like it's in a deal.
Yeah, I stay home. Well, someone just raised something that's pretty interesting. What if roles were to be reversed in this situation here at Slim? And where now the woman is the one who is frequenting male strip clubs. Yeah, and then the man is at home. And that's all she do. She go to the strip clubs 3 and 4 and 5 times a week, come home 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and that's all she do. You think men could handle that stress, boy?
No, but you know what they say, do so and like so.
True.
Do so and like so. I know he wouldn't be able to handle it. And what she could probably do too, what the writer could probably do too, if she know that he doesn't have a violent tendency, is when he dresses to go to the strip club, say, oh, me and the girls going to a Chip and Dale tonight. They're not going away, they can go by your mother to watch TV.
Yeah.
But just dress like if, where you going? Oh, me and the girls, I didn't tell you that? I tell you that last week, that me and the girls going to Chip and Dale tonight. You might say, where's Chip and Dale? I'm in the club. You go there tonight and see his reaction. He'll start to stomach, bite up all his tongue, bite up his lip.
But let me tell you something, Anselm. Let me tell you something. I remember about a few years ago, because we do streaming and videotaping and stuff like that. So we got a call to do a video production at a particular event. It was in the basement of a church. We went there. We know what the event was. It was, some strippers and stuff like that.
In the basement of a church?
In the basement of a church. Yeah, in the basement of a church. That's where it is. Because there is thick walls, so the guards cannot go down in the basement. That's I've seen churches where. Yeah. In the basement is where everybody does drink and get on. But you can't do that upstairs. But that's besides the point. So Anselm, we went down in the basement to videotape the thing. A lot of cameras and stuff like that, Anselm. And it was a bunch of guys and a whole set of women, probably about 500 women in the crowd there, and them strippers and them come out. And so them, if you see what it does do to them women and them in that strip club, I cannot imagine that, to witness that to see somebody to have like my girlfriend or my wife get flipped upside and treated like how them guys in the industry. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I don't know. I can't handle it.
I've seen little video snippets where, on WhatsApp and all these things, people they share videos and all that. I've seen videos, those snippets like about 35, 40 seconds long with women at a bridal shower.
Yes, they was doing it too.
And I was like, I have a song called Man Bad, Woman Bad. Trust me. Woman bad. Man feels, listen, we feel we have it going on, We have a clue.
True.
When I saw them that little snippet thing, I was like, what the hell? Because it's not just men dancing, it's touching, it's oral business going on.
All kind of thing and slam.
And this was at a bridal shower. So
yes.
The girl who was sitting on the big chair because she getting married tomorrow.
She getting married tomorrow.
I didn't want to go into what she did and what was done to her. And the girls and all her bridesmaids and everybody cheering her on.
But I'm telling you, so it's hard. I think the guys and them probably go harder with them women and them because on the flip side of things, I was in Miami for Carnival 2 years ago. And I went into a strip club and slim. And I'm there, I'm chilling. All my boys, we went down there, went down to the strip club and we chilling. And the lady came and she said, and she started to dance up on me and thing like that. And believe you me, I'm like, I didn't feel a vibe. I didn't feel a vibe. I don't know if it was that particular woman and what she was doing. And she wasn't doing all of that stuff for them guys and them does do. She just did and me so and she ting and she rubbed me so and I just did like it. And then after, what upset me even more, she put she hand out and she tell me $100. Like for what? For that? $100? I was disgusted.
I've seen where some of the band members we go to strip club and we end up playing pool. Because think about it, you walk in a place, the waitress is naked, the people on stage naked. After a while, the novelty of it doesn't do anything to you. So you end up playing pool and people stripping on stage and they just reach to that.
Yeah.
So I think it's more excitement for a woman because in her entire life she was raised and groomed to be conservative. So when she gets a chance to bust way, all hell break loose.
She boss way in. Yeah, it's true. Guys, I want the women to chime in on this. 718-701-5720. Can we put up the number right there? I want some women to call in on this. This woman, she's watching right now, and she wants her husband back because her husband started to frequent strip clubs. Like, he is just crazy over the strip club. He's there. And she wants her husband back, right? He's in his late 40s. They've been married for 10 years. And the question that I want to ask, I'm going to ask her, and hopefully she messages me back and find out. Are you up to, one, putting on a red wig and some lingerie and do it at home? Are you willing to do that? Or two, are you willing to go with him in the strip club? Let me know. Answer. Let me know which one of them, if you're willing to do any one of them.
Why red wig?
Red? Well, red is a sexy color, Anselm.
Okay, I just wanted to know if there was some significance to a red wig. I don't know.
They are red, they are blue, they are different colors. But when you're talking about them thing and them, you have to wear red lipstick, red dress, red hair. You're red on the place.
Yeah. I feel
roses all over. You sexy up the place. Yeah.
You know what I would like to? I'd like to find out from her too, George. Prior to him going to the strip club, and I'm not talking about years before. I'm talking about just before he started going to the strip club. What was their bedroom relationship like? If it was dwindling to nothing, because sometimes when they get started in a relationship, every night, 3 times a night, 4 times in a day, all kind of things, right? And then that just dwindles off to once a month.
Once a year.
One birthday. And then, so I just want to know if the bedroom activities are dwindling to nothing and he's now seeking some sort of excitement, to make him feel like he's still a man. still up to him.
Yeah. Charlotte said that poor thing, that red wig too much blonde wig.
A blonde wig.
Yeah, I guess that's sexy too.
So
But it don't matter what it is, right? I know some women, what they do is they have a blonde, they have a red, they have a blue, they have a green, they have every color in the rainbow and slim. And ever so often, they when women put on a hair, they look like a totally different woman, like
that is true.
totally completely different. So they would do that and they would present themselves ever so often so the man feel like every time is a different woman he with. So they keep the thing fresh. You know what I mean? Yeah, they put dreads in the hair. So if the man like dread, they put dreads in the hair. I mean, it's not, don't go and pull it for the guys. Don't go and, you go. Yeah, you have to.
That's an idea right there. That's an idea right there. Because the whole thing is about spicing up your thing. And I think if couples get to the point of, because I'll tell you something, you see the whole falling in love thing and that fuzzy feeling is get here, you love. That will fade away very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Love is in the mind. It's a decision that two people have to make that we doing this.
Yeah.
It's a decision because you know what? You've heard the term hell or high water. Hell or high water comes and it's only love here, the decision here that is going to carry you through it. So once you realize, listen, babe, we made a decision to make this work.
Right.
We made that decision. We both probably came from failed relationships, all kind of things. But we're going to make this work. We're going to make this work. So you know that there's work. You haven't said we're going to make this work. There's work involved in the relationship process.
Mm-hmm.
You got to work on it. So if you see your wife cooking and it's like, the food I have to cook, you try to cook. You say, girl, I love you, but you're cooking really happening. Let me do the cooking,
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it takes. Don't be eating the food for 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years, and then you're going to say, that girl can't cook. When you sit down with your partner and drink it, that girl can't cook. You're not supposed to be telling the wrong people. Tell her. You're cooking it up to standard. Girl, your hygiene up to standard. Boy, your mouth smelling bad. Whatever it takes. Or they work it out. That's two other business.
Mm-hmm.
So if you find the relationship going downhill in the bedroom and you find your husband training eyes busy, you make sure that it has something about you for him to look at. Don't be lying down in the bed in the night and your heels so rough it's hooking in the sheet. And no, see about yourself, handle yourself, get yourself in a gear. And this goes to the men too.
Mm-hmm.
You see a man, when you see their toenail, it's like, nah, no girl enough anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Go and get your feet done.
Yeah.
Go and get your face. Nothing wrong with a man going to do a facial. Go and get your skin too. Because people make it feel like you want to do a facial, that is a gay thing. If you're taking care of your skin, how can that be gay? Taking care of your teeth is gay? No, you're not going by the dentist. So you're taking care of your teeth, you're taking care of your skin, you're taking care of your health, you're taking care of your physique, you're doing whatever you have to do to maintain.
Yeah.
So that's where you're supposed to see when it's starting to slip. It's starting to slip. And you have to pull it up one time. What do they call it? Attack the bull by the horn. Mm-hmm. One time. Because you see it, nip it. Because as soon as that seed starts to grow, friend, it has to cut it off.
Yeah. So right. Yeah, man. So listen. The lady didn't respond as yet. I don't know if she's still locked on. But I think we're giving them some platinum advice here, Anselm. Platinum advice. You can't get any better advice than that. This lady came to us and she wants to know what she should do in this situation here. So here's my advice that I'm going to give Anselm. Lady, you have two options, right? One, make your home your strip club. Do everything that the man like, that he feel like, he like in the strip club. Make your home your strip club, because you could be a pastor, a priest, whatever. But when you're in your bedroom, it's a totally different thing. Is that you and the person that you're with. So provide that. Yes, provide that at home. Provide that at home. get a little lingerie and do all the freaky stuff, because you with a freaky man, and you probably in a point in time in your life that you don't really studying that, but you had to still get the spark going. That's one. You could do it at home. Two, do like Charlotte Noss say now. Go to the strip club with the man and see, just see if it's, that might help. That might make him feel better, right? That might make him feel better that you come and you understand and you see what the vibe is. Hey, you might like it too. You never know. She might like it too, Anselm. She might end up liking the strip club too. Maybe don't like it too much now because, hey, as we said, men can handle the thing. But you might like the vibe too. You might enjoy it. One or two things. Choose one.
I'm just wondering if, I think that's two really good pieces of advice that you just given there, George. One of the things I keep wondering is what was happening prior to the frequenting of the strip club. Did the relationship, did the bedroom activity reach a complete halt or nearing a complete halt, which caused him to start to look elsewhere? Because again, he didn't just wake up one morning and start doing this. This was a gradual process.
Yeah.
A plane is get up to 38,000 feet, but it starts from the ground. It's a gradual climb to 37,000 feet.
Yeah.
So you didn't just reach there. It was a gradual climb. In this case, a gradual decline.
Yeah.
To get to the point which part he's neglecting you and showing more attention to what's going on in the strip club at night. So she needs to go back and this is my piece of advice there, along with two useful pieces that you just gave her, George. She needs to go back and see in her mind's eye when this started to happen and what exactly was going on in your relationship at that time. And maybe, now the past is not a place you live, the past is a place you visit. But when you visit the past, you're supposed to come back with information.
Right.
You don't live there, you visit and you come back. But when you come back with information. So go in your mind's eye back in the past, see what went wrong, where it went wrong, how it went wrong, and then come back here now and say, you know what, this is what I need to do to fix it. Absolutely. And just as the decline was gradually fixed, is going to be gradual too. So have some patience with it.
Somebody, I just saw a post that came up on the screen there. By V. V said, did she ever communicate with him and ask him why? That's good. That communication is always the key. And someone else said something about probably she gained weight. Someone else, she may be doing things to attract. Maybe someone said that probably she must have gained weight and she cannot perform as well. And the man, probably there was, they had this very active lifestyle before and it just deteriorated to the point where it's like nothing. And that's probably not necessarily a fault of hers. It could be just that, whether she has an illness or whether she has some kind of situation or problem that she just cannot fulfill. And so the man is still going, he's still running that race, he's still on that travel, but she has stop, like she is not on that same path visually, sexually, and that's the way how he get things out. That's the way how he excel. Maybe, I don't know. That's the way how he excel. And the other day we had someone on the program. She runs a swingers club. Swingers club. You ever been to one of those, Anselm?
No.
Well, I
was in London, in London, England. I was invited to one, and I actually told the host, you know what, I don't have a partner.
No, you could go and play. You could go and play the two.
It was actually a performance I did. A big show, but where the show takes place, they do. It's a home, and they do the swinging and stuff there, and I was invited to stay after the party for a swing party. So I don't really have a partner. And that was my cop out of it, my getaway. So, no, a partner would be provided for.
Yeah, man. I've heard, because I had her on the program a couple of times. It's like a big old party, nice party happening, and this person is there, that person is there, and they call it play. So you go and you say, do you want to play with me? it's like it's like Chucky. It's like Chucky. Let's play. And they start to play, and then you say, okay, good play, and then you go over there and you play again. But the moral of this is, no, you could go into a swingers club with your husband, because a lot of husband and wife frequent swingers clubs. They all participate in this thing. You know what I mean? You get to try the neighbor's wife, the neighbor gets to try your wife, and it's just a whole, everybody trying everything. So probably they should try the swinger thing and see if that works for them. I don't know. I mean, that's just an advice.
I wouldn't give that advice, but
Okay, maybe not.
I wouldn't give that advice. I wouldn't give that advice because at the end of the day, they're married, right? And marriage is supposed to have a certain amount of, because you know what? Let's face it. Let's bring it home a little bit.
Right.
When you get married, you don't get married in the sight of man alone.
Right.
You get married in the sight of man and God.
Right.
So there are certain rules that is supposed to govern marriage. That is why the Bible talks about with your husband and your wife, the bed is undefiled. Meaning, behind them closed doors, you could do anything. As long as you do all it. As long as you do all it.
Right.
Your body is hers, her body is yours, and so on and so on. But they could do anything, like all your business, like married people business.
Right.
But when you start to introduce strangers into your bed, and you start going outside, and she starts going outside, and they start swinging, and I think that those are things that if you wanted to do it, should have been done prior.
Okay, I
You
got
want to go swing club, you want to go strip club, you want to do. When you get to the point where you have a wife now, you're supposed to forsake all others for this person. At least that's the vows that you make. I'm only saying based on the vows that married people make.
Gotcha.
You're supposed to forsake all others for this person. Until through sickness, health, wealth, poverty, catch tail, no shirt, no jockey shorts to put on, all of that. We still stay together.
Still staying together. Patrick, Andrew is saying, what you guys talking about weight, don't stop women from performing. Some of the most exotic women are plus size.
Absolutely,
I salute that too. I salute that too. Let me give him a.
When the person commented and said maybe she put on weight, I was going to say maybe she lose weight.
Yeah.
Maybe she lose weight, and the man like big things.
True.
Man like big things.
True that.
Have you ever seen a West Indian man? On a lighter note, have you ever seen a West Indian man mimic dancing with a woman? He never danced like that. He danced like
that's so.
Wow, right? It's funny and white.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Good point, Patrick.
Yeah, I like that, Patrick. 718-701-5722. We're still taking your call and advice to this woman. Her husband, he's frequenting a strip club. He's there all the time to the point where it's somewhat affecting the relationship. She feels like the relationship go down because he's always out, is always going to the strip club, and she fed up. She needs some advice. Now, as I just told her, that she could probably, one, go to the strip club with the man. Go to the strip club with the man and try to understand what the vibe is. Or two, she could do whatever, at home. She could do it at home. She could get the lingerie. She could get wild and do what she had to do in the bedroom so that she could have bears there too. She could have bears.
Cool bears.
Cool bears, do everything.
Music and lights sprinkling.
Yeah.
Create the ambience. Create the
whole ambience. You know what I mean? In fact, I have a whole strip club preset in this lighting system here. I have a whole strip club preset, Anselm. I will show you because I have the whole thing set up here. So if my significant others say anything like that, I have it all set up here already. Yeah.
Ready to roll.
Could we power up that light here for me? Power up that light. Let me show them my strip club ambience.
I ain't seen the brass pole. You gotta show me the brass pole.
I don't want the brass pole. Just turn it off. Just switch it off.
You go.
Check out this one. I ain't done it.
You gotta spin on your head, man. You gotta spin on your head.
Spin on my head. No, I ain't doing that one, Anselm. So if she ever come and she tell me anything like that, I just go in like that. I come inside the studio, I turn on the light so. Yeah? I don't shame. No shame.
Don't you are right. You're a liar for that. You're a liar. I think you that.
There's no shame in my game.
I think it's anything to keep your partner, busy and happy and comfortable, and it's not a thing for a woman to do alone. It's a thing for a man to do too.
Yeah.
You gotta keep your girl excited. Keep her excited about stuff. Keep the romance in it. Once there's romance, sex is going to be there.
Yeah,
as
absolutely.
There's romance. Now you can have sex without romance, but that don't last. If you have romance, the sex will be there.
Yeah.
The making going to be there because romance. Imagine you come home, and I always tell people, foreplay don't start in the bedroom. Foreplay starts from during the day. You send your woman a little text and say, "Missing you, honey." You bring home one of them little gentlemen paper that mark "I love you" and you hand her that. Little tripping it around. Little thing foreplay.
Yeah.
Foreplay.
Right.
Yeah.
And communication, this is where you get to understand where somebody's at. You need to talk. Well, you need to communicate, talk about things. Sit down at the dinner table and talk. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And another thing that's missing too, people don't date. Like people don't date. Like even when you marry, you should still date.
Go on date.
Go on a date.
Yeah, you dress it. You tell your guy or you tell your girl that the case may be, "Hun, I'm taking you out tomorrow night." So, so she's all excited now. Me and my guy, we go out on a date and surprise her. Take her to the comedy club or take her to wherever, whatever. Take her to. It doesn't only have to be to a restaurant or take her to different places.
Yeah.
Go out on a midday date. Go to the museum. Go spend a day at the mall. Just so you all just hang out at the mall. You do shopping. You eat. Just spend the day with her. With each other. Still be with her. With each other. You spend the day with each other. Just do stuff together. Absolutely. You become best at what you do both.
Absolutely. And Sam, I think we did a good job today. We give real good advice. I mean, listen, all that free advice. We ain't even charging for that. Free advice. They never
go online on a brown coach. Go online on a brown coach and talk to a man and say, well, No brown coach.
I'm telling you. Listen, guys. Remember, if you have a situation and you want us to comment on it, you want us to give advice on it, you could write to us on Thursdays. We talk about your letters, your concerns, things that's happening in your life. You could write to us, inbox us, and send your Dear Ryder to us, or you could write to us. You could email us at dearriders@ryderslive.com, and we'll get to it. And sometimes we even post in the week. We even post Dear Ryder posts, so you could always communicate with us on the Ride Along page. Anselm Douglas, as always, my friend, it was a pleasure. And as we said, that we have some big things that you're going to be doing in the next couple of weeks, and we're going to ask all our riders to support. You know how the thing does go. Yep. And thank you so much, my friend. Last words, Anselm, is yours.
Well, my last word was the first word, which is, work on the relationship every single day. Yesterday love is yesterday love. I say love. We ain't doing no leftover love. Every day, create new love with your partner. That way there is no slipping. There is no chance of her looking outside or he looking outside because you all have it locked. Every day, bring new love to the table. That's my final word. God bless you.
Absolutely. Thank you, my friend. Always a pleasure chatting with you. Catch you again next week. And Sam, we'll be busting the news next week, eh?
Next week.
Busting the big news next week.
All right.
Yeah, man. Cool. Big up yourself, Anselm. Anselm Douglas, as you guys know, always a pleasure having him on the program. Guys, again, if you want to write to us, you could do that. Inbox us right now or anytime. And we're going to, hopefully, we choose yours on Thursday and we talk, dear writers here on the program. If you also have a story to tell, we want to hear it. This is Ride Along Live, where everyone have a story to tell. This week, Sunday, we have another Ride the Rhythm feature. And we're going to post the RT sometime this week. But we have something new starting every Saturday from 9 to 12, right? 9 to 12, we have something called Good Morning Soca. Good Morning Soca. It's pure soca, Jed. We turn this whole ride along into a radio platform where it's going to be music, vibe, and party. Yeah, from 9 to 12 every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. On the ride, guys. Get ready to party, get ready to fet, bossa wine, bossa sweat. Clear your living room area, guys, because it's going to be Good Morning Soca. Saturdays, 9 a.m. Yeah, Saturdays, 9 a.m. And the DJ is DJ Lil B. Yeah, DJ Lil B would be on the 1 and 2s right here inside of the Ride Along studio. We're turning your Saturdays into a party mecca force, jamming all the great soca hits. Starts this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12. Don't miss out. In fact, get your spandex because we want you guys to walk out. It's soca size. Walk out soca from 9 to 12. I tell you, we're turning up the place right inside of Ride Along studio from 9 a.m. in the morning time. Good Morning Soca right here on Ride Along Live. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being a part of our program today. From my technical operator who is right over there. Let me see if I can get him up. Turn that camera to you there, Kobe. Turn that camera to you. This one right there. Let me show you guys my technical operator. Let me show you guys. Hold on. Let me show you his smile. Let me show you this kid right here. He's handling all the technical operation stuff right there. He's Kobe in master control. He has a blur, Kobe. Take it off. Try and blur it a little bit. Then people get to see you properly. Just turn the middle thing. There we go. Go back a little bit. Still a little bit blur. That's it. That's focus right there. Jacoby George right here. Wave to them, Kobe. Wave to them. Yeah, so Kobe's handling all the technical operation stuff right there. Managing all the phone lines, putting all the text up on the screen, and he's doing a great job. He's going to be going to college. Hopefully he's going to be doing broadcast in college, and he could come back and run this whole Ride Along studio. That's the new generation right there. Thank you, Jacoby. From our moderators, of course, Deanne Fraser, Gail, and Kibbs, and our senior producer, Lois JJ, we say good night. Have a great night. I'm going to play a song that you guys, I ain't played for a long time, but we're going to leave on this note. Yeah. Night Riders. Catch you guys again tomorrow.
You got to be firm in this time, son. You got to be strong in this time, son. I'm a survivor. I will survive, and I'm a firm believer. We'll forever strive just to stay alive. That simple means say nobody can hold me, man. Nobody can drain my energy. Nobody can hold me a stick. I will not allow negativity. Nobody can hold me, man. Nobody can drain my energy. Show me some strength. No weakness, show me a lion power. Strength, no weakness, show them who we are. Strength, no weakness, show me a lion power. Everybody strength, no weakness, show them who we are. Not when you're old. Your enemies, they must tremble.
Grenadians, you asked for change, and we are bringing the change. Change is a we thing, but change requires a contribution from all of us. Remember, one cocoa fills the basket. Make a contribution to NDC's grassroots campaign for change today. Click the link below to make your contribution. Thank you.
Williams Funeral Service serve you with dignity and compassion as you mourn. Every day, we embark on the journey of life, and one day, the journey will end. It's on that day that you can entrust the celebration of life of your loved ones to David Williams Funeral Service. Call 718-291-3823.
Do you feel sick? Are you unsure? Or need to travel, but can't afford the long, exhausting lines? Then you need to be tested for COVID-19. Here at All Pro Health Lab, you can schedule your appointment online. No wait, no lines, no hassle. And get your results back in 30 minutes or less. Call now to find out more. 516-828-1808. Our agents are always ready to help. Hear why everyone is talking about All Pro Lab. It's quick, efficient, and tests are guaranteed in 30 minutes or less with full certification. Check us out online at allprolab.com or call 516-828-1808. All Pro Health Lab. Call today.
Hello there. Hello there. Let me introduce you to the Nutmeg Band. Playing in the background is the latest release, Take Me to a Party.
Take me to a party.
This music is now available on leading online stores. So please, pick up your copy today and tell all your friends about it. Get your copy now.
Take me to a party.
Well, it's on right along, so it's happening here.
Came over here. What does it mean? You know, I grew up in what I guess you call a typical family.
We break all the stories, and that's just a fact. And that's why everyone has a story to tell.
Right along live, yeah, it's the real deal.
Could end it.